Shout out to the real. Shout out to the fake. Shout out to that nosy bitch. Stay in your place. I got my man Cuban Link dropping off. We about to go live. We about to get it popping. We gonna talk about everything. 2022. Cuban Link is here. Shout out to the real. Let's go.
Yes, yes.
Shout out to the real.
Salute, my brother. Salute. Highlydishfunctinal is in the building. Your boy Cuban Link is in the building.
Cuban Link is in the building. Shout out to Cuban Link. Legendary Cuban Link. We taking it to New York, the Bronx. I haven't talked to my brother in a long time. And listen, I can't wait to hear everything he's been up to and what he's going to do. I've been waiting for some music personally. I know he still got it. And let's talk about it, man. What's up with the music, man?
Yeah, I mean, I'm dropping some joints, man. Right now, I just, you know, when we OGs in this rap game, you know, we get the shit switches over. You niggas just get millions of hits and stuff like that, and it was never under my page, so I wasn't really, you know, benefiting from it. So, you know, shout out to Goya, you know what I'm saying, and my man Peru, you know what I'm saying. You know, my friends and shit, they got to it, man, and they just fixed that up. All the YouTube, you know, like the old joints I had and all that, they're under my name now. So now it's a little more incentive for me to go, you know what I'm saying, extra with it and remind the people of what Cuban Link's been up to. Because, you know, just because your songs and everything's on YouTube, don't mean anybody get to hear it, because it could get buried under there. So, you know, I just want to let the people know that, you know, give them a little recap of all these 20 years, you know what I'm saying, that I've been maybe out the mainstream. But I've been putting my work in, man, and y'all gonna see soon. That's why I've been dropping little videos of just verses of songs probably people never heard. You know what I'm saying? Because my marketing wasn't always that great. So, you know, now with this, you know, social media nowadays, we could get to do this and remind the people. And if they didn't get to hear that joint, you know what I'm saying, y'all could go check it out now and check out, you know, probably some Cuban Link works y'all never heard. So that's what I'm doing right now. But in the midst of that, of course, I'm gonna hit them with the new. You know, the new badge, you know what I'm saying, that new dinner, that new 6-course meal.
My joint is where everybody go. Like, when you gonna put a video to that joint?
We're doing it. Matter of fact,
please let me come through and just walk
by.
I
got you, my brother. I'm gonna let you know when we actually doing it. You know what I'm saying, the actual video shoot, the date. But we should be doing that in the middle of February. You know, I'm gonna do like three joints, and just serve it to the, you know, to the people's. On that level, on some like The Streets Is Watching, if y'all remember that from Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, where he put like videos together and made it like a little movie.
Yeah, that should be fly.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. That's my idea, to do that, you know what I'm saying, along with my music. Let the music just go along with the plot inside the movie. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely doing that. I'm gonna service the people, man. Yeah. I've been waiting for a long time, so.
And yeah, the people definitely been waiting for a long time. And what do you gotta say to the people that's been waiting a long time, man?
The time is now. You know?
Like, so it's 2022.
Hell yeah, God bless us for even making it this far.
And you still love hip hop. So we talk about all these things. So from what have you been doing, being that you ain't put out no music and you just about to do it, what have you been up to, man? What has been going on?
Hey, mama, how you doing? I mean, just living life, my nigga. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just living life. We all know our life is high dysfunctional, you know, so we gotta go with what we got. Caught up in the music 1,000%. So my music fever is on high. You know, I'm running a 200 right now on the scale. So I'm still into my music like that. I'm just I got to do everything myself. So, you know, it's a little different from me just playing an artist. You know, I'm a CEO of my own company. I'm coming out independently, and I'm coming out against all odds. You know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. I wouldn't take it any other way. You know, because in history told us, you know, the underdog, when that underdog pops up, man, he starts biting and barking and going on the rumble mission, he biting everything he see, and then he taking everything too. So, you know, the rewards is gonna match the actual, you know, blood, sweat, and tears. So I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's my calling. That's what I was, you know, the life had done put me to do that task, and I'm taking it with open arms. You know, so that's why I'm doing everything from the bottom up again. It wouldn't be real if I didn't. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to the real. So
excellent.
Right, Bronx. And you know, something just happened in the Bronx. There was a fire out there.
Yeah.
19 people died.
Right.
Did you know?
I thought it was not bad about that post, but it was 17, right? I think that was the because I put 19. because I overheard it, and then I went to check it out, and it was 17. But God bless those people. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I salute all of those that helped, and still helping. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a tragedy, man. Regardless if it's in the Bronx and all of that, but he's even hit home even harder because it was in the Bronx.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So you know anybody out there? How do you feel about, what I'm saying, the parties involved, man? Did you know anybody? Did you know any families impacted?
No, I directly didn't get like, you know what I'm saying, touched by that as far as like, but we hear, and we hear that, and that's humanity, man. That's people that were innocent, and that's like that, that's like 9/11 type shit. You know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere, that shit just happens, and 17 people are dead after that. Like, that's crazy.
So, wow. And a lot of hip hop artists have chipped in and put it in. So I'm not even going to say that on some negative shit. So that's all positive. Hip hop stepping up to help the people.
What you really want to ask me? What do you really want to ask me? Stop your shit. You have motherfucker.
We're going to get to him. I want to talk about you first. So I got to get down to it. And then we can run him a rap. Shout out to Cousin Edge. This is Cuban Link. You got something to say?
What's good, Cuban Link? I've been waiting to talk to you for a minute. I've been following you.
Thank you. How you doing? I appreciate you.
I'm blessed. Peace to you. Peace.
Peace, peace. Peace, Queen.
Shit. What's up with Whack 100?
Whack 100. Whack 100. I think he just got the
bullshit.
I think he just caught up in the, I think after, that trolling and, all sometimes people's energy are like, you ever seen that movie with Denzel? Remember he touched somebody and that person turns into that energy?
Oh, okay.
Falling. I think it was Falling, right? Something like that. But it's just the energy. I think after he interviewed 6ix9ine, I think that energy of 6ix9ine just fucking transferred into him. And he just became a crazy fucking troll. He's just talking like motherfucking Wendy Williams on fucking steroids. And it's working for him in that level if he wants that energy.
Right. Drama.
Well, that's what he wants. And he seems like he good with it. He good with all that. And I do applaud certain things that he do as far as like bringing the truth to the front and being the odd, the odd one in the room where he might say something we might think, and we don't, people don't usually say it, whether he do it just to get controversy or views or whatever he do it, but he seems and he talks like he stands behind what he's saying. But with my situation,
shout to the real.
Shout out, baby. So at the end of the day, it's like, with my situation, I know that nigga was dreaming, what I'm saying, or having a Cuban Link nightmare or something, or he just wanted to look for something on me because all I did was really, like, I backed up my brother.
Right.
Mike put a post up. He said something about, real niggas and all that, and I just wrote in the bottom. You know what I'm saying? That's right, my brother. There's only a few of us left. You know what I'm saying? Salute, King. And then after that, the nigga wrote a whole paragraph. Yeah, Cuban. Niggas ain't even feeling you, nigga. Yeah, we remember when we had you in Cali and you had to pay 15 G's for 2 minutes with Shook, and you got fucking kicked out of your city. All this extra shit. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. And that's just because I guess he was in his feelings and he thought I was backing up, my song, like I had his back and, on some other shit. So I went on one of his little clubhouse things and, they was actually starting a room up for me. But I didn't know nothing about clubhouse. So I'm just going through the whole shit. I'm just learning it. And I seen the nigga in one of the rooms. So I popped in that room. It was Troll Nation. You know what I'm saying? So that whole room is, Whack 100. I guess, but that's his platform. So it's all about whack. You know what I'm saying? Like they troll you like you've never been trolled. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I got in there.
He lied on you?
Huh?
So he lied on you?
Oh yeah, he definitely lied on me. You know what I'm saying? But we talk.
Hold on. So Whack 100 is just out here gossiping.
Well,
he's in the
right. I mean, some of the things he had done though, it be true. Like I ain't gonna front. Like I'm
not talking about his resume. Like
yeah. With me, personally, he lied like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
he lied like a motherfucker. He invented that. He just wanted to throw something on me. I guess, you know what I'm saying? He acted like he knew me from back in the days. I don't know him. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
That's
Like,
crazy.
Hey, yo, this is my thing. I think he been managing niggas, and he see niggas doing the podcast thing. Since he can't rap, that's his way of getting in the spotlight.
and it's cool. It's cool.
Spotlight.
I don't got a problem.
Right.
Don't lie. You start lying.
Maybe.
Credibility is like down the tube with me because it's like, yo, you invented a whole story on me that never happened, and you acting like you standing behind it, and then you're involving other people. So about Reggie White, you know, I said, I dare you to bring Reggie White. I said, matter of fact, let's call Shook, put him on a three-way right now. You know, he was telling me that him and Shook fell out and all that. So, you know, they start getting, you know, with the Fat Joe situation with me, trying to make fun, make me look like I'm the hater and all that. I'm like, damn, okay, this is what it is. And, you know, the whole room is
Crazy.
I was just, you know what I'm saying, expressing myself like, yo, you know, I didn't lose focus or feed into that shit. You know, I was just like checking him out on some more like, yo, I thought this nigga was 100. But
he should be 100. His name is
But
Wack,
in New York,
but
he's
whack.
he's being as real as he could with his name. So he's whack 100. He's 100% whack. So I can't even,
Shout to the real.
you know, and I can't even get mad at him being himself. I just did real niggas that about what they do, they don't do that.
Oh shit.
Especially lie on the next nigga. And then, you know, but there's certain, like things that he be 100% about. So I'm not gonna go in because I was actually, you know what I'm saying, about 2 months ago that me and him shit happened. And I think he was checking the waters and shit about me. That's all. Like we didn't have a problem after that. We, you know what I'm saying, it was kind of love, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He even said he was gonna give me a deal. He said, I'll get you a deal today. I said, no, you won't. I said, Joe, fucking fuck you up. You know, I gotta fuck with him. So, you know, he was like, I got you, nigga. And he sent me his number and all that, but never even hit me back, never even, you know, say stood by his word. So I already know he playing this entertainment shit. We just saw him a little different because, you know, it's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, gangland, you know what I'm saying, 100% being street nigga. So I relate to my niggas like that. But, you know, when the industry and entertainment business shit, you know, I'm looking for somebody that like a savior, man, that can bridge that gap between the real niggas in the street and the industry. So, you know what I'm saying, us real niggas could get it maybe together and make a platform that really, you know what I'm saying, represents the real. But,
Yeah.
But that was, he's not that. He's not that.
I gotta interrupt you. And this is where we at, because this is where the platform is at. Shout out to the real. Shout out to the fake. Shout out to that nosy bitch. Stay in your place. Get in line, punk. Yo, they over here looking at me. So let me ask you. So how do you feel about people saying that? Because a lot of times when somebody's up or somebody got the spotlight done now, and it's real shit, and then it gets denounced as hating. So how do you feel with people saying that you're a hater? Like some of the niggas saying that just because everybody just chase the nigga with the money, like everybody on Kanye West did. So, you know what I'm saying? Because he got $1 billion, everybody else dick.
Well, it's once again showing the masses how that money controls shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the first person who really did that was Trump. Trump showed the world that you don't have to be nothing educated about being the president or the position. You don't have to even be educated on the position you're going for. If you got that money, boy, you got that advertising money, and you make it look like you fit for that shit. They're gonna give you that position. And you know what I'm saying? That's I'm just saying that to relate to how powerful that money is. You know what I'm saying? So it makes a mockery of real nigga shit, of moral, of ethics, of everything that we stand for, as far as, like, you know, as humans that we should have. Those are priceless things. And those, unfortunately, those priceless things nowadays could get bought easy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
do you think like that you look back on it when you think about the ethics that you have, you think about not falling. I know you ain't gonna say yeah because real is real, but when you see everybody chasing that dollar, you know what I'm saying, bowing down behind the dollar, everybody cool because somebody else got money. I think all these niggas is cool because somebody else got money. Do you feel like maybe you should have did that?
Oh no, I'm glad I didn't do that, and I understand very fully of what, you know, what my actions was in the past, what I stood by, what I went against, what I wouldn't take, things I wouldn't do for money. So those things, when I had people even around me, yo, do that shit. You know, you had those people and be like, yo, this nigga's stupid. and things like that. I know I did it for my own self. You know what I'm saying? And me being selfish with those things is me really guarding, protecting my humanity. You know what I'm saying? How I was born. The lessons and the golden jewels that my mother and my father dropped. The real niggas around me when I was growing up, they installed in me. Those things right there, that's what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? So I follow those shits to a T. And you see how the catch-22 is in the world, how crazy it is. The nigga that is actually the opposite of me, let's just take 6ix9ine for instance. You know what I'm saying? That he did everything against what, the G book is, right? The G code is. And, he snitched. You know what I'm saying? He is out there making a mockery of what, reality is as far as real niggas and ethics, which I understand too I understand what's his story. But still, even, that, and he's out there in the public with that much power because, they got people behind him. He's a brand. He's a company of his own.
Yeah, he's not a fact. He's the big.
Yeah, but he got rewarded. He got rewarded for those actions.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, bitch. I never took that money that's gonna make me, sell my integrity, my honor, my loyalty. Never. I stood there. I got bloodied up in the front lines. I paid my dues. I did everything for my family on some loyalty shit. So I did all those things. And I'm the fucking enemy. I'm the bad guy. I'm the hater. I'm the nigga that, you know what I'm saying? The nigga that's whack. You know what I'm saying? I'm the nigga that's just a thorn in the fucking elephant's foot. So it's like, God damn, this world is going crazy. But it's been with me like that for a long time, so I can't just blame the situation. But it's good to see it in the front light. Because before, that shit was still happening, but it was happening like this. That's why the other never mentioned my name. You understand? Right. Nigga going this, yeah, you nigga, you a faggot, you this, you that. That's why I did that. Because it's enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? It's enough. You ain't gonna kill me on a low like this. You ain't gonna catch me like behind me like it happened before, where I'm over here and then somebody come from behind and do some bitch ass shit. You ain't gonna do that again. So that's what it is. They want to keep it like that when it's bitch ass shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to salute real shit that niggas do, and put that message out there because that's the message that actually is missing. And that's the missing link. That's why I'm coming with some shit, music. You know what I'm saying?
We'll get into it. So the viewers got a question, so I got to ask you. This is not mine. What's up with Pistol Pete? Shout out to Al Boogie.
Which Pistol Pete?
I don't know.
The Terror Squad?
No doubt.
That is.
You're talking about because Pistol Pete. He's doing years in jail. He's locked up from sex, money, murder. And then there's the Pistol Pete with the KAR situation that rocks with Joe. Which one?
I guess
somebody asked me, Al Boogie, tap in.
You know,
I'm sure they're talking about the Pistol Pete from Joe shit. Pistol Pete is the dude that I met when I was young, when I was starting up with TS in the beginning, me pun and all that, and I met him through there. He had a crew with him. He wasn't actually down with like the Forest crew from Forest Projects with TS, but he came from another crew out there from I think Brook Avenue and all of that back, that side. So I mean, when he always been a thugged out nigga, you know what I'm saying? Always starting some shit, criminal minded. And we hit it off though. You know what I'm saying? That was my dude back then. Not like my best friend or close like that, but it was love. You know what I'm saying? We had a little situation together where we enjoyed ourselves. It was funny. But
each other's bits.
Yeah, then like when we was doing Terror Squad though, Pete wasn't around. I think he was locked up or something like that. I think he was locked up. So a lot of things happened. Like that's when Terror Squad became Terror Squad, blew up and shit, and niggas on a different level. And then he came out of jail when that shit happened with me and Joe, when the separation happened. And he, of course, he's supposed to go to Joe's side. I was Joe man before. I met him through him. So he started doing the Fat Joe shit. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's against Fat Joe is fuck them. So I'm the first nigga to say fuck that nigga, fuck this, that. I'm doing me. And at that time I was on my shit. And we had a run in with each other. He's telling that story wrong. By all means, he's telling that story wrong. It's actually the opposite. You know what I'm saying? It's actually the opposite. He told a story about, Robbins in Manhattan. And when we bumped heads, you know what I'm saying? I had my dudes and he was with his dudes and I was chasing a certain dude. out, and then he came and he acted like he protected him, like you're not gonna touch him. That was never what happened. It was like now when my energy went to him, and I was like, "What you doing? What's popping with you?" He's like, "No, I don't problem with you." That's how it went. So he telling it backwards, but I understand. He said the truth about the beginning part of it, about the Steve Lobel chasing and all that. But after that, he acted like a nigga really like jumped on him like he was like giving that respect. Nigga, it was no respect ever. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's on, it's on. I don't give a fuck who you are. What's your reputation? If you're a killer or not, nigga. You know what I did. I faced a killer, if anything. I told you what's popping, and I started almost chasing you around the car, and that's what happened. Not to go back into that, but I heard him tell a story on his podcast with Nori, talking about, the story, but he mixed it up like he was the dude, like he stood his 10 toes down, and that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? He was about to get it on. He the one who copped out of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Besides that, I'm happy he's doing a podcast. I'm happy that him and Joe's relationship is good now, and he's seeing him as a businessman. He had talent.
You think they sell it for the bread? You
What's
think,
up?
because a lot of your people, like back in the day when Joe was on, you know what I'm saying, before all that, where he mobbed everybody, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, when you got bread, saying somebody's always going to need you. Like, you know what I'm saying? My pops used to tell, like, always be in need, my nigga. Don't be mad about nobody needing you. Always be in need, because if you're not needed, when you get older, you'll be alone. So you think...
Shit, I'd rather be alone with the way I am, and me living a life, and certain things happen to me because I'm a certain type of way, because you let people in. If I'm too open armed with people and then I let them in and they keep doing a certain thing, then it's my bad.
I'm saying you got Terror Squad. You got Terror Squad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's
Terror Squad?
Terror Squad was never mine as far as like in a business sense. I had no equity, even Pun. He didn't never have equity in Terror Squad, except that was the group it was functioning under. You know what I'm saying? That was the
equity.
So he made
front man of Terror Squad. Without him,
right. That's
just Joe couldn't do it by himself.
And that's another example.
Pun.
That's another example how greed, that man has. Because at the end of the day, if you take what Pun did for Terror Squad and how he built that empire and what level he took it to, if you're my twin, if you're my brother, like you say, like he says, yo, Pun's my twin, whatever. And, Pun had his face and his face on his arm, and he showed them that much love, wrote for you, took, gave you a whole different image and a whole different talent when he helped you. He created a crazy album that went 3 times platinum out the gate. He put Terror Squad as the name brand of the fucking whatever era we was in. And he, at the end of the day, this Terror Squad shit now is a brand. It's not just a street shit that we call niggas in a corner. That was money's business. You don't have the heart, the love, the loyalty to, after you get that deal that he got, through me, through Atlantic Records.
Yeah.
He don't got to, but he didn't get. But that's what I'm saying. He couldn't even go, yo, you my brother, my nigga. Here's 20% of Terror Squad. Thank you for building this up with me. That's how integrity niggas work. That's how real niggas work. You know what I'm saying? Instead, he said, no, Terror Squad is all mine and the business side and all of that. And, and then just not to even take it to there, when he got the deal and they gave him $10 million, he gave Pun $15,000 to do the whole album. He gave me 10. He gave, I'm getting 10. So these are the numbers that he was throwing out from $10 million. And just to treat Pun that way was a disrespect.
And it improved?
That was up? I'm sorry.
It didn't improve, like I could say, meeting somebody that way, but then you earn your keep because he brought.
That's what we was doing.
Without him, you don't have a life. You was the only way out the industry.
Right.
Well, that's what we bent over backwards. We paid, dudes on top of dudes. We was loyal. We was ready. Street business, whatever, talent. We showed, like Punch showed him that firsthand because he did extra shit. That was that relationship. Me, I was just sprinkling things also to show him, yo, we got you, nigga. We rocking like this and over and over. That way, when you do that to somebody and you keep doing it and showing them and they recognize that you're doing this, if you do it for the wrong nigga, they're gonna take that like, oh yeah, they supposed to do this for me.
Yeah, they don't respect that.
They don't respect it. So that was the problem. So instead of him saying, damn, this nigga's right here, loyal, man, I need this with me, and they built this with me. Here, my nigga, here. and set, and set a nigga up with that. He show that love back in the business side, that you care about my family, you care about me. You know I got you. And in the business sense, I earned this with you. I just never went to court, did no funny shit or telling niggas, oh, I did this, and then we got to go to fucking court and sue each other. We didn't have to do that. Like, you're supposed to know that.
Yeah.
And look, my brother passed, and that's one of those subjects that I know I get touchy with. Because
what's up with you and the family? What's up with, I heard them, coming at Joe. And how do you feel about that? I heard the Boulevard just been named Big Pun.
Yeah.
And was you there with that? Was you a part of that?
Yeah, I popped up out of nowhere. The family didn't even tell me that was happening. So, and a lady that was representing the movement, I forgot her name, I'm sorry. She had told me, and she said it would be a privilege for you to come through, saying I stopped by. So I just did the pop-up. Nobody knew I was coming. I thought Joe and them niggas was coming too, because it was just that type of big event. I knew that the family, like Eliza and the kids, was going to be there. And everybody, I popped up dolo in a hoopty like this, in a Batmobile. And I just popped up and I did what I did, in and out. You know what I'm saying? I went to the booth and I said my little speech. You know what I'm saying? I took pictures with the fans, that was happy to see me. But, and that's all. There was 1,000 cops there, though. You know what I'm saying? So
I bet there was.
But I went on just to pay my respects. You know what I'm saying? And that was a dream for Pun.
Like, his son gets busy. He's kind of like a underground type. He got lyricism, though. So what's the relationship with that? Like, what's going on? I
can't speak on it.
Such an iconic crew, so separated.
Man, when it's written, it's written, man. When that destiny is written, it's written. Nobody can hide when fate catches up to you. And that's another story with me and the family too after Pun passed, because we definitely had our up and downs too. And my energy always been to play the uncle. You know what I'm saying? Part of the family, because I was considering myself a part of that family. Just talking about Liza and the kids at Pun, because they know me and I know them as babies. So that love there goes beyond any business or any celebrity shit ever in my heart, my soul, and my mind. So whenever I approached them, it was from that angle. And, it got to the point where I got accused of, trying to take the angle of the music and entertainment. And that's when I was like, because it's just a lot. It's a lot of shit that I know I did from
how do you take music and your name is not on nothing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about? The Joe situation? But they got their estate back. The Dodger just won a settlement with Joe over 20 years. That was going back and forth, and she got the Pun estate back. So they good now. They good now. God bless. They pay their dues, man. And they have a whole different story, but I know that story, and it's a lot of details that lead to things, and it's a lot of point fingers, and I never did that. So you know what I'm saying? I just rather deal with my heart, because those are the only people. That's the trophies that I only have, and that's the memories. That's the only blood, flesh, physical, things that I got that Pun left behind. Is that, it's the kids and it's Liza, and those memories will never leave me. I was with them family.
Who's Rich playing Terror Squad?
Rich player for Terror Squad is a dude that joined in, and he tried to use me to get in. Try to be a spy for them niggas, try to infiltrate my crew, and I gave him love. Except him, he went to Florida somehow. I remember him from back in the days. I used to rock with the crew. He rocked with it. It was always love. And I accepted him after me and Joe split up. I accepted him because he used to live in Miami. And whenever I used to go to Miami, the nigga showed me love. And I was like, yeah, my nigga, again. And then, later on, every time I go to Miami, we'll chill together. We'll go to clubs. We chill. And then next thing you know, Birdie told me in my ear, oh, this nigga over here, he's a spy, Billy. He's a spy.
Oh, my God.
So now I go over there, he was a spy. Like, the nigga trying to infiltrate my shit, and he rocking with Joe. So I know how Joe does the little huddles on the side and be like trying to set you up, trying to put you, you know what I'm saying, to either cause harm on you or set you up for something. So I heard that happened. So the next time I go to Miami, I'm in the club, I'm Dolo, and I see this nigga, he's in the front, like he's trying to get in the club, and he's like this, what up, Q? What up, Q? And I'm like, I looked at him, I was like, and I just kept walking. I just like, with the disappointment face, like, nigga, don't act like you might. Like, I let him know exactly where you think I know what you're doing. So stay the fuck away from me right now, and that's best for you. So I did that. And next thing you know, after I did that one thing I did, probably like a month later, that's when you see him in Fat Joe's video talking about, yeah, nigga, he's behind all cameras.
He was
talking about fuck Cuban Link. So I'm just saying that's
like,
how.
he was gunning you down, like you hard to find and shit.
No, he was just doing the snake moves to try to set me up, you know what I'm saying, from behind again. Like, Joe was using them to infiltrate my shit and play have an inside on my crew.
Tough enough, what happened with him?
Right, like what happened?
He was sucking Joe dick. He's still, still blowing him, giving him deep throat. And acting like he's official terror squad. He must get something.
Tough niggas deep throat for money too. I want y'all to know that.
Oh no! I'm trying to tell you that's 1,000%. I know that it was definitely a whole deep throat, better than fucking that bitch that was doing it in the movie in 1970s. That's what he's doing. So it worked. Joe likes niggas who do that, I guess, because that's what we kept. They sent him on a mission, and then them niggas are yes men. They're yes men on that level. Now other people that were before him understand, but yeah, that's the story of Rich, the baloney player. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
All right. That's something cute. What's the new we get to the hip hop right now. Who's the new artist you fucking with, man?
I'm fucking with that nigga named Cuban fucking Link. That's the best nigga.
Yeah, but you don't fuck with none of the new artists. You ain't keeping tabs on none of the new shit that's happening.
I don't know. I can't even find a song out there that I really, really like to even.
So what do you listen?
Go in depth to an artist, like what I'm saying, like go into deep to before we hear one song, like when I heard Nas on Back to the Grill again, and then on Live at the Barbecue, they think it was just doing features, and I'm like, I gotta hear this nigga do a song by himself because he was just that nice with those 16s he was spitting.
So you don't get that now. That's what you're saying.
Right. It hasn't been one dude after 50 Cent, really, what I'm saying, that I believed was about that, and he lived by that, and he was nice. It's one thing about you being a dope and a real nigga, but you might not have the talent, but niggas respect you.
So do you think that's a product of that's the truth, or is it that we getting old?
No, nigga, they whack. To me,
I mean, I would say they whack too, but maybe we old.
Yeah, but they whack. I'm not saying they whack. Let me not act like a fucking hater right now. Like they might say, just said that. I want to say they don't have the same ingredients that we used to look for when the golden age of rap was popping. They didn't go through that fucking submission, those kind of challenges or those kind of avenues where they had to prove themselves to be a dope MC. You know what I'm saying? A dope rapper, a lyrical motherfucker. Because lyrical is one thing. Then you got just beats that make you dancing is what's popping now. So I feel like they just following what the fuck is popping. We grew up in an era of leaders. That's what the difference is too. We had leaders, niggas that created their own styles, niggas that had their own shit, no biting and loud. You know what I'm saying?
Top 5, Cube. Top 5.
Top 5 what?
Big. Let me get top 5.
Top 5, shit, man. I'm gonna make everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, like I love certain artists for certain things. Like when it comes to storytelling, Slick Rick is number 1 to me.
Better than Big?
When you come to storytelling.
How? I got the suitcase in the Central. Call my man Blanco. Come on.
Yeah, but it was. See, it's a difference. It was those are gangster stories, right? I don't consider Biggie as the best storyteller because he's not a storyteller to me. That's to me. To me, Biggie was a genius and a king of his own style, of him being that glamorous Don that was supposed to be, like he was just that boss, and he had it with him. Creativity, lyrically, and voice. You know what I'm saying? Distinctly, he separated himself from that. I'm talking about storytelling.
So Slick Rick is number 1 right now.
Storyteller.
Slick Rick.
It's his list. It's his list, smash.
Storytelling. I'm trying to tell you, just storytelling.
All right.
He Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Yeah,
What the
Davy,
heck?
Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
All right, so give me the top
It was
five.
a moment of
fear.
fear. Yeah, what? Yo, my nigga, you talk about Mona Lisa, I mean, thank you. Yeah, I said, excuse me there.
My God, you look nice.
Oh, that's nice. The creativity.
I was 8 years
I was a kid, remember? So I was like 15 years old when I heard Slick. You know what I'm saying? 14, 15. So he just caught I was a kid, he telling me stories. And he had that swag. He had the originality with the voice delivery. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that nigga was from England. You know what I'm saying? But that was dope. You know what I'm saying? And to storytelling, he holds that category. When it comes to hardcore, my favorite MC will have to be G-Rap. Another great storyteller. But my number one artist, as far as me coming up, that's G-Rap.
G-Rap is one of my favorite.
Definitely.
Like, that is the best to me. Don't care if Kane, Rakim, I love them too. And
Definitely.
I love the God later on when I got older, and the sun and moon and the stars started making fucking sense to me, and he built my fucking galaxy over me. When I started, imagining how he flowed, how beautiful he flowed, and how original he was. But these guys are all original niggas that did their own thing with their own style. You know what I'm saying? That's what I loved about New York at that time. That's why it's the golden era. So if you put me in this era, this is opposite. This is motherfuckers following whoever has got they first of all, the money is what took over.
Yo.
The money is not the creativity, it's not the art anymore that's on top. It is the money that they follow it, just like you said. They all follow in the back. So that money takes what it is. So now we have
you got Slick Rick.
We have McFilthy MCs.
Let me get top five.
Slick Rick and G-Rap so far.
Oh, it's hard, my nigga, it's hard. So you said a lot. You know what I'm saying? Different categories for different.
Fun. Who else?
It's different categories.
G-Rap.
I got
two more.
G-Rap.
UJ, what up?
LL in his own right.
What's good?
Furious 5. Furious 5 was the best group.
You sound like Cuban.
You got Big Daddy Kane. You got the God Rakim. You know what I'm saying? Then you got
my brother LDJ.
Then you got Nas. Then you got and even in the era of Nas.
Now you talking.
In there. Prodigy was in there with Nas going crazy lyrically. So you know what I'm saying? It's hard. Then
Love
you got
P, but
not with Nas.
Love P, but yeah.
Prodigy had a run, but
not
with Nas. Not like Nas.
He was there.
Hold on, I want to hear links.
He was Nas was the teacher. He was a scholar right there about to graduate to teacher. Yeah. He was right there, the understudy, and he wasn't even the understudy because people don't think. But his vocabulary was like Nas. His delivery was more.
Who was like that? Ooh. You said the vocabulary. Prodigy was great. Oh, he wasn't like Nas.
He had a run.
He had a run.
I love P.
When Nas came out, Illmatic.
Too different.
No, not too different. They're right there. That's the only nigga I say was competition for Nas.
Light skin and small.
That's the only one. There was nobody else with that style of imagination and the way he put words together at that age.
Nobody had Prodigy style.
I'm only 19 and my mind is older when the thing was real.
He was more dope than he was nice.
But Nas at 19, that was Nas on Illmatic.
I can get my yellow back niggas. That nigga,
hold on. So Prodigy's in your top 5?
I'm just trying to tell you, MCs, if you want to narrow down to 5, that is monumental to me. That Melly Mel, Big Daddy Kane, Kool G Rap. To me, though, personally, Kool G Rap is number 1. When I started picking, and I idolized his format, his imagination, his wittiness, his gangsterness.
What's up with the Spanish?
That was my favorite. Top 5 to me.
That's valid. That's valid. What's up with Daddy Yankee? You should have been Daddy Yankee.
That's different.
You should have been Daddy Yankee, though. I'm just saying.
Daddy Yankee. That's Spanish.
You should have been Daddy Yankee. You should have been Daddy Yankee.
That was Spanish hip-hop, and I always loved my Spanish shit. Also, me, I'm link. I'm for real to link, right? So I'm linking. I'm trying to link that motherfucking Spanish, whatever reggaeton shit into the English hip hop I'm doing. So I'm trying to link that together, and look where it's taking now. Right now, motherfucking Spanish, the shit, nigga. All that Spanish shit. You hear all the bitches playing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you hear Spanish nigga going crazy. So the market for the Spanish got bigger when it came to like the urban us out here in the States. But it always was big out there. So I respect that with a whole different, that's the same as hip hop to me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's part of me too. And I could do that shit too. I do that. And I'm
do that.
I do that.
You did it before nobody else. But how do you?
Well, not before nobody else. There was people there, but I got like Vico C. Vico C is like an old, like one of them OG niggas that really put it down. Like
I don't listen to Spanish people. We talking about rappers that crossed over. You got
talking to me. You're talking to a fucking Cuban that's fucking a link. You have to respect the Spanish. You motherfucker. So what I'm saying is that you got the Tego, right? And then you got the Don Omar, and you got the Daddy Yankee.
I fuck with Tego.
Tego was big.
Daddy Yankee.
You want to compare? Tego was like Biggie to the Spanish world.
You did Daddy Yankee. What about that?
Daddy Yankee is like Jay-Z in the Spanish world. Then you got Don Omar. He was like the R. Kelly because he could sing and do the fucking rapping shit, and he was that nigga. So I will give you a metaphor like that. That would be their status in the Spanish world, but they were still bridging that gap. Now you got
Bad Bunny.
Now you got Noel, Bad Bunny. They're moving up. So you know what I'm saying? It's a young reggaeton was a young little culture, and they blew up just like hip hop. Same in and outs when hip hop started from the street. That's how it did out there. So you have to respect it.
Little baby.
You see Noriega capitalized on it, right?
You said what?
Yo, listen. Hold up. Shout out to the real. Shout out to my LDJ. This is my brother. And you know what I'm saying? This is my brother, though. He's a real asshole. Shout out to LDJ. I love you, my nigga. How you doing?
What's up, man? What's up? What's going on? My boy, y'all gave me caught up. I'm so extra.
You ain't really from Nag, though. You from Harlem. Shit. But you know.
Y'all went to reggaeton. I'm just jumped in late.
So, yeah, my top hip hop artist.
Bad Bunny. What was the question? We talked about Bad Bunny. You brought him up. That was on my list. I don't even know what I had to say. But what was the Bad Bunny question?
Yeah, but see, he's still up like a now type rapper. Like he's Spanish, but he's like now like he's acting like a girl. He's like a transvestite. Huh? No, but I don't stand by things like that unless it makes sense with the art. If it goes with the art. And I heard the story behind it, but it was like, okay. I don't know about that, but okay.
Yeah.
That's not my favorite artist.
About this Eminem.
I'm not saying that,
first, my nigga.
I like what they do, though. I like what they do, like with the melody. Tego is so different. He's a writer. He's a rapper. Flow. So Tego will be a different dude. You know what I'm saying? Daddy Yankee's another genius when it comes to making bangers and songs that fucking take off. Don Omar is fucking incredible in his fucking singing and his writing. So these artists is the reason I'm telling you. Those are like they were always my three. And when I say like Daddy Yankee, I'll put him with the same as Nicky Jam, because actually I seen they struggle. They came together. They was rocking with me when I did the 100% Fun. They was in the video with me. So we know them from way back, and I seen the struggle they was going through. So I got a different respect for them.
Let me ask you something. Was you there? Because Fat Joe take credit for putting Daddy Yankee on. Were you there?
He's a liar. Of course I was there. Fat Joe, that's what the reason that they had to do their own thing and come from that side, because Joe always put, after Joe got up there, when we put him up there with, with triple platinum, he gained a lot of power in the business. So a lot of labels went to him with that Spanish shit. So, you know what I'm saying? He put that clap down, this clap. You ain't going through my avenue. This pipeline is for you, nigga, unless you do what I tell you. So he became a gatekeeper that stopped a lot of motherfuckers. That's why he don't like him. He don't like Daddy Yankee, because the nigga went on his own in Puerto Rico. He grind from, with his fucking, whatever. He used to call the Ricky Martin niggas. That's what Joe used to call niggas, Ricky Martin niggas. I didn't even like the reggaeton. The only Spanish thing, I liked it. I always did shit like, Spanish shit. That's why Terror Squad words was in there. Spanish, when Paul used to say the Spanish words, but, in our style, You know what I'm saying? Watching novelas with abuela. You know, he'll come and be like, how you say this? How you say this? You know what I'm saying? Because I was there. I was putting that Spanish shit. I remember when I started my 24K album, they was, you know, Joe used to sample me to
You wrote
too much Spanish shit.
You
So I understand.
You wrote a lot of Spanish shit too. Let's talk about it. Because when you got a crew, you helped out on the album, had a project. You know what I'm saying? Let's think about it. Fat Joe didn't really even, you know, outside of Flojo's classic. I can't lie. I grew up on Flojo. Outside of John Connor and then Just Envy, that's when y'all came. So how much help did y'all provide?
As far as what? For
Jealous One's Envy.
Jealous One's Envy is when that's when we first came through. That's when that's when Pun, he chose him for Pun. They wanted to
help with the Jealous One Envy album.
No, that was him and Armageddon. If I get the story right, that was Armageddon with him. That was helping him with a lot of things stuff. We came in and Pun really came in and he put, you know, I'd say like 95% of the work that was done in Don Cartagena album. That's when you see the drastic change in Joe's flow. That's when you see that's like, this nigga is right here.
Everybody said that.
Nobody wants to say that. And we never said that because we're on a team, you know, the team. But now,
I'll get in there.
The reason I come out and say shit is because, not because that's my enemy now, it's because what you did to my brother and he passed away, and that's royalty checks he could have been gotten when they was going through hard times. You took that from my brother, you still calling him twin. That's the reason I do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was foul. So don't call my brother your brother. That's not your brother. That's your TV brother that you used and misused. That's all you was. You took his fucking, you know, everything he helped you on. As far as like what we consider business inside the game, inside the entertainment business, you know, that's right credit. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's shit that if you my brother later on, even later on, if you found out, damn, let me give my brother his credit. His family might need it. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, it's easy to say, oh, I didn't know about that. Yeah, you did. That's what we paid you 20% for, nigga. You knew the industry, and you got paid everywhere, every down the road, and we loved you so much that we did extra shit out of love. We wanted to see him win. We wanted to see him win. Like, we wanted to see that nigga win. Because we was like, okay, we're going to do this together. And that was really the energy in the beginning. It's just that he went selfish. You know what I'm saying? That greed go crazy.
Shout out to the real. L, get in there real quick. Ask him what you want to ask him.
Now, but when I'm asking the question, you just say this. Like, when Fat Joe first came through, we liked him just because he was Puerto Rican. Like, when all that Flojo shit was popping, we didn't even think he was nice. Like, on some
he was mediocre. He was mediocre.
Energy. And
he had TC.
Was fucking with Lord Finesse and them. Diamond.
From the same hood. They from the same hood. We all, you know what I'm saying?
He was already fucking with him.
So that's how he got in. That's how he got in.
But niggas jacking this, and he had the energy. When Pun came, that was different. The first time.
Original.
That nigga is a monster.
Because he touched your heart. He touched your motherfucking mind.
I'm talking about that.
That's what an artist is supposed to do. When it's a real artist, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? When they just get in, let me find out about this nigga. And you become a fan because now you see, you know, after you find out that they really living, especially they living what they say, and you believe that nigga, it's a whole different monster. That was what Pun was. That's what DMS, you know, DMX was. You know what I'm saying? These niggas are a different type of, you know, MCs. You know what I'm saying? Rakim, like those kind of dudes are people that, you know, they set the bar when they came in the game. Nas, you know what I'm saying? Different people set the bar.
Yeah.
And that's what we was about. We was about that foundation of hip hop.
Pun is in a different category. I think in the category with Big L, certain people that people don't even understand. Like even Papoose, he's so nice that niggas don't even care. It's like he's so nice that he's regular.
Yeah.
So
I mean, what we gonna? Some people, but it's also about your ability to make songs. Also, it's also about you gotta have the ability to.
Hold on. I want to ask you something. Do you think Papoose?
Not commercial shit, but concepts like Law Library.
Crazy. His vocab is crazy. His knowledge is crazy. His wordplay is crazy. He got mad crazy. Pap just never had that one song that took him. That's what it was.
True. That's true.
That's too nice.
Yep.
bag up, but not
Damn, I can't.
features with everybody. Now you see Pat Little, all these niggas that was never trying to work with him before. He must got his bag up.
No, that's true though, L. He really can't.
That's a fact.
I love Pap, and right now he's showing all his skills. But before now, I don't think he even tried to try, my nigga. I don't think he tried to do anything different, my nigga. Until now, like,
See,
appreciate
Pun was
Pap.
nice as fuck. Pun was nice as fuck, and you could get, you know, accepted by the underground all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know lyrics when we hear them, when we see the gift that actual, you know what I'm saying, straight up rapper from the grassroots has. We know that.
Shout out to the real.
But I'm talking about when it comes to music making and song creating and you know, the format of things that are gonna to put you to the next level. Pun did that, was still not a player. You know what I'm saying? He did that way, you know what I'm saying, 100%. So he broke motherfucking barriers where it's universe, it's the world respected what he did, because that talent that he had crossed lines. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Pap never had a song to that extent.
Watch this. There's only a couple Fat Joe. There's a million.
Damn, I can't hear him.
That it's a million. It's only one Big Puns, Fat Joe, Cuban Links. It's only a couple. It's a million niggas that came through that look like Papoose.
Yeah.
A million niggas come through that look like LD. It's a million niggas that come through. So that Big Pun shit is a whole different wave. Now you got a country behind you. Not just the Bronx. Now you got a cut. And black niggas fucking with you.
But
and
we want
niggas fucking with you.
But when we were coming up,
when we caught the whole wave.
When we was coming up, all our friends was black. Everything, you know what I'm saying, we see was black culture.
He
was from the Bronx.
My favorite MC is a black brother. You know, that's G-Rap. You know what I'm saying? Those are the niggas that I took the baton from and Pun took the baton from, and hopefully they could salute us when we get to our spot and say, yeah, nigga, keep doing your shit. You know what I'm saying? The minute they put their head down, it's like, damn, it's a failure to us. So we had all that motivation into impressing the black culture. So the Spanish culture came, and we created a new wave. That shit was extra. You know what I'm saying? That was extra. We didn't think that, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
that was something that was needed. You
but
know,
y'all black to us anyway. The Spanish niggas that grow up with us in the hood, y'all black to us anyway.
Yeah, but I'm saying as far as hip hop.
Period.
As far as hip hop, the dominant ones,
of course,
as far as holding that mic as MCs was black. You know what I'm saying? So no, really, even we had the Kick Frost, the Mellow Man Aces, the Cypress Hills, you know, the Beat Nuts. They never put that flag up and say, yeah, we Spanish niggas and we do this. And we mixing that Spanish shit with that English shit and we doing it in the way.
Cypress Hill.
We
Cypress Hill was wild.
Being Puerto Rican, being Cuban, being Dominican, we really represented that. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we just did because we got to a level where now everybody looking at us and now everything's separated when it comes to the business of hip hop. So now it's the Latinos, best rappers. It's not that, nigga. We hip hop. We want to be in the top 5 hip hop. Fuck that, all that color shit. We was with that energy when we came up. So that's what, you know what I'm saying, we was on.
Shout out to the real. Shout out to that nosy bitch that got to stay in place. I got CO Gold. I got LDJ. I got my man Cuban Link. But guess
AKA
what?
CLK.
It is a long time coming. This is my vision all along. Hey, how you doing, family?
Yeah.
Finally came back. I love you, my nigga.
Shout out to
my boy right here. Yeah, he's the best. He's the best lyricist ever, man. The best rapper ever. Just started. He don't even care about rap, but he just got back on it. I love him.
I love it.
Egotistical, but I'm egotistical, so
don't do that, man.
Shout out to
if you're an artist and you do that shit, you know the pride and
do that shit.
Of course.
Man, this nigga been doing that shit forever. Matter of fact, I know LDJ, you remember. I know you remember him coming through. I know you remember Fatty coming through with the beat.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace to Fatty. That was my guy, man. Of course.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to my home team.
Shout out to Cyril, his brother.
His show. Stay with Cuban Link, my nigga. We can talk everywhere else. I love you. That's why we here. Cuban Link.
Yo, I got a quick question for Cuban Link.
I love to top it up, man. I love to bring a change. That's the reason my new album is going to be called The Missing Link.
There we go. That's what I was going to ask him.
I've been missing out for the public eye. You already know me. You see me go fishing and fuck with the deers and shit at night and looking like I'm cracked out cutting fish in a fucking Instagram. And, you know, niggas got all that shit to say. But, you know, at the end of the day, we know who we are. You know, we know who we are. So a nigga
Quick
cannot
question.
lie and make me believe it, because I know it's, you know, they will never say it in my face. So that's another thing. So at the end
That means you're the best in the world, because nobody can talk in your face. Nobody talks in my face either. I'm fucking happy about it.
they know
listen,
that.
Nobody
They
talks
know that.
To me.
That's what you got to check out.
I just want to know what you got out now.
Telling you a solid story without a fucking slip. And who's been telling you lies and changes up their story? That's all you got to look at. You know what I'm saying? Who's still surviving, doing what they love? You know what I'm saying? From the bottom, when niggas could have been quit. Who's still doing that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's going to give you some music that niggas going to understand where that talent really came from and really still here. So that's my goal. You know what I'm saying? I love this music. I love this hip hop. I love, you know what I'm saying, what my music had brought
That's
to
question, Go, and then I got to finish you off.
So here we go. Well, my question is this: now, you know, we talked about a lot in the past. I'm sure you're tired of hearing, you know. I'm talking. Yeah. So your now music, right? What do you got out now that we could go tap into right now?
You could check out on my New York shit. That's something I dropped on some just leaked out. You know what I'm saying? Because the wait's been a long ass time, and I'm a fucking asshole. Also, you know, I should be on more business side. I'm back on I'm a slow learner with the business as far as like the new technology shit. And you know, the team part is very important. People you trust around you, the circle that you're gonna have as far as like, you know, business side. And I don't trust nobody too much. Niggas done did a lot of foul shit, and when that money gets involved, you see how niggas sell out. And they, you know, you have to be very careful who you surround yourself with. And you know, basically, just back to that, man. I mean, with the power of God, of course, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, we get to a certain age, and you know, it's that time.
Oh, shit. All right. Hold on. We got 2 minutes on the clock, and this is Cuban Link's time. So how do you feel about Busta Rhymes and Eminem on the verses? We gotta finish.
I love Busta Rhymes as an artist, man. As an artist, he's impeccable. Like, his shows are crazy. I don't think nobody does the show.
I don't think so.
I don't think nobody does a show performance like Busta Rhymes and Spliff Star. Both of them niggas, there's just no way. Like, that high energy, lyrical fucking ability, live, not even, you know, lip singing or nothing. Them niggas are bananas from back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Eminem, lyrical monster. I don't think maybe his performance will be as Busta. It won't never touch that. But lyrically,
it's gonna be boring.
He's a white papoose.
I'm Eminem, man.
He's white.
Give me Fat Joe right now. Give me something.
Huh?
What about Fat Joe right now? He's helping the community.
Fuck you go from Eminem and fucking shit to
because we got 1 minute, nigga. You ain't gonna come back.
Listen, man. God bless anybody who believes in the energy I'm with. I am not saying all these things. I'm reminding y'all of what things happen. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm not mad at that nigga no more on some more like personal shit. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. I am on
What's next, Cuban Link? We got 20 seconds.
The missing link coming, my nigga. Check my shit on my New York shit. Where they go on any platform, and all my other music that y'all haven't heard. Go check that shit out.
Shout out to the real Highlydishfunctinal.
I'm Highlydishfunctinal, motherfucker.
LDJ music.
Shout out to the real.
I thank you. We out and finished, and the footage is the footage.
LDJ.
Shout out to LDJ.
You
Shout
already.
out to CO Gold.